God damn if it isn't nice to see something positive right now. The Sailor Moon redraw has been going on for a long time, and while it's not exactly a new style of meme, it's great to see a show I enjoyed so much in my childhood further cementing its spot in meme culture. And although it's a bit more shallow and less evolved than many other memes out there right now, it's just cool to see something simple once in a while and go, huh, yeah, I vibe with this. The original image comes from Sailor Moon S, the third season in the anime series. The episode is called A Bright Shooting Star, Saturn and the Messiah, and was released on February 11th, 1995 as episode 36. There's definitely a current push for the anime aesthetics of the 90s right now. This is true for fashion as well as media, which explains why the redraw of Sailor Moon has become so popular. A good example illustrating this is a comic by Shen Comics, which demonstrates how anime eyes have changed through the eras and how newer anime seem to be reverting back to these overly expressive sparkly eyes that were popular in the 90s. Of course, not all modern anime follows this trend, but it is interesting to see it referenced so much. It would seem one of the first instances of this meme was created by a Korean artist way back in July 2019, as Twitter user ONL44 created this image. However, as the meme has slowly gestated since last year, it has recently blown up in more mainstream and international spaces. Perhaps it could be argued that the popularity of the meme is a commentary on our current era of incessant sequels, prequels, and reboots that capitalize constantly on nostalgia. This is not necessarily a bad thing. There are plenty of examples of reboots and remasters done right, but it always seems like many end up worse than the original. It could be argued that this happens because studios often try to overdevelop what made the original so great in the first place, which can lead to overbloated or underwhelming iterations of the original. Sadly, there has been too many instances where a piece of media has been remade just to cash in on nostalgia that people feel about it. But the Sailor Moon redraw has managed to capitalize on nostalgia in a way that manages to avoid all of that. This is because thousands of iterations of it have been created by random artists on the internet. There is no expectation for them to be any good. In fact, I would say even shitty redraws done on paint would hold their own charm. It seems that as the redraw continues, we are seeing weirder and weirder, more abstract instances of it, which is a healthy evolution for a meme. So perhaps in the future we will see references in meme culture to the Sailor Moon redraw, and perhaps people will get nostalgic for that instead of nostalgia for watching the actual show. What meme would you guys like me to give a lesson in next? Let me know in the comments below.
Click subscribe. Lessons in Meme Culture is certified good channel.